Man, why are New Yorkers so impatient? We just got out of the abyss of being a poverty franchise. We just had a miracle season where we found ourselves at the 4th seed in the entire Eastern Conference, as well as 4th in defensive rating, meaning we were legit clamping motherfuckers up on the court on a nightly basis. Julius Randle played out of his mind during the regular season, becoming a first-time All-Star, having career highs in points, three-point percentage, rebounds, and assists. Randle led this Knicks team to a 41-31 record and into the playoffs for the first time in 7 years. For the first time in 7 years, the New York Knicks were respected. For the first time in 7 years, the Knicks weren't the joke of the league. For the first time in 7 years, I'm proud to be a Knicks fan. So Knicks tape, why would we want to ruin it now? Welcome back to another video here with your boy NBA Addict TV, where we provide the latest NBA content on the tube. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get straight to the video. So, as the Portland Trail Blazers had another underwhelming postseason run, getting bounced out of the first round by a handicapped Denver Nuggets squad without Jamal Murray, PJ Dozier, and Will Barton, which disappointed the entire city of Portland, but it really hit home for Dame, which tallies his 5th career first round exit. Many wondered, how does a fully healthy Trailblazers team with Dame, CJ, Nurkic, Rob Covington, and Norman Powell lose to the Nuggets? I know Jokic just won MVP, but Damian Lillard is Damian Lillard. And let's be honest, his window of opportunity at the age of 31 is closing at a steady pace. Although loyalty is what he stands on, rumors began to emerge this offseason that Dame may request a trade, and the New York Knicks became a frontrunner in the Damian Lillard sweepstakes. Leon Rose, Scott Mills, don't buy it for this pump fake. Okay, so this is just like when you see a baddie at the club with some fat ass booty cheeks and you buy her drinks all night, planning to take her back to the crib, but it turns out she won't even let you hit and you wasted your money and time. And that is exactly what would happen if the Knicks trade for Damian Lillard. Listen, there is no question that Damian Lillard is a superstar. He has the Steph Curry-like deep range and hits his threes at a high efficiency. Dame may also be the most clutch player in the NBA right now, but with all those factors considered, he hasn't been able to lead his team to an NBA Finals. He just isn't that guy. So if he can't be the best player on a championship level team, what makes you think it'll be any different in New York? Because he would be the best player on the team with all the players you would have to ship out to get Damian Lillard. Bringing in Dame means you have to ship out a lot of key pieces, most likely having to part ways with guys like RJ Barrett, IQ, Obi Toppin, and more. With the Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee Bucks, and Sixers being the juggernauts of the East, a Knicks team with Dame, Julius Randle being your best players means the first round exit is imminent. The Knicks put in a lot of work to change the perspective of the franchise, led by Coach Tom Thibodeau. They put together a core of young talented players combined with players in their prime, also a mix of vets. I believe they have found a formula to finally get out of the dark days of New York basketball. And I don't see a reason to mortgage your future to ultimately have the same success in the postseason. Alright, so I believe having RJ Barrett on this roster will be essential for the Knicks going forward, and that's for one reason only. That man Zion WIlliamson. Now, we all saw the look on his face when the New Orleans Pelicans obtained that #1 overall pick, even though we all know it should have been the Knicks, but that's for another story. He knew his fate was sealed, but that's only for the immediate future. Zion is eligible for a contract extension on his rookie deal, and there is no doubt he is going to get that bag. But once that extension is signed, don't be surprised if a trade request follows shortly after. Ever since David Griffin took over the New Orleans Pelicans, he has made nothing but bad decision after bad decision. First, he fires Alvin Gentry, even though he had the Pelicans playing fast and up-tempo in a way that benefits both Zion and Lonzo Ball, as well as resulting in Brandon Ingram's first All-Star appearance. And if we're being honest, the only reason the Pels missed the playoffs that year was because Zion missed half the season. Then he goes and hires Stan Van Gundy, which ended in a disaster. Van Gundy slowed down the speed at which they were playing at. He turned Lonzo Ball into a spot-up shooter, and it just wasn't good basketball all around. So here comes year 3 of Zion, and he will have 3 head coaches. He loses his starting point guard, and the chemistry with the Pelicans team is just non-existent. Okay, so recently it leaked that Zion's family would rather him in New York or just out of New Orleans altogether. Even Zion himself said that even though he loves New Orleans, his favorite city to play in is New York.
I mean, New York is the mecca of basketball. I love playing here. When I played here in college, and this is my first time playing here in the pros, and I mean, this atmosphere, you know, whether they're cheering for you, whether they're booing for you, it's amazing. Honestly, I think outside of New Orleans, obviously, I think this might be my favorite place to play outside of New Orleans. I can't even lie to you. I can't lie to you.
So Leon Rose, all you have to do for the incoming years is keep RJ Barrett happy and content in a New York Knicks uniform. Do that until the time has come to pull the trigger to reunite the Duke brothers in MSG. But with that being said, guys, let me know if you guys would rather trade for Damian Lillard now or Zion Williamson later. Comment down below what you think, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next video.